Okay, we're at Whitby's in Rotherham, and they do have another one near Doncaster, I believe. I've seen images of it. I'm not exactly sure where the location is, but it's a huge, big building, like a converted warehouse from years ago. This, as you can see in the images here, it's huge. And I really wasn't expecting it to be so busy, but the car park was full. You've got people waiting to get into spots. And it did take a little while in the takeaway section, which is separate from the main restaurant. But inside, it's like a day out here. You know, the people that have turned up. Right, we're going to get stuck into this straight away because this was my wife's choice, which is battered sausage and chips, cheesy chips. So we've got a few things here that we're going to save until later. Well, we're going to sample them, but we're not going to eat everything now. But there was no salt on them. So she does want salt even on the cheese. Okay, so let's get something going on. Plenty? Oh, that's enough. As you can see there, it's a battered sausage. Well, that looks good. The batter looks nice and light. Oh. Yeah. Let me just put this to one side there a second. I'm going to pinch a couple of these cheesy chips, close it up, and pass that on to my wife. I've given her a wooden fork because I don't trust her with steel ones, sharp knives, things like that. You know how it goes. Mm. Mm. I mean, that sausage was kind of a regular sausage, regular cheap sausage that you get. Not too moist, not too oily, so that was good. And the batter was nice and light, so it wasn't sickly in any way. And it was a nice batter, actually. We've got the tartar sauce, which is made in-house. We've got some scraps, which are always good. We've got, again, made in-house, they're mushy peas. What's that crunching away in there? It must be a bag. So I'm just going to have a try of these before I open anything else. Look at that. You can see that tartar sauce is full of stuff. You know, it's thick to move. It's heavy looking. It's not. It's light and fluffy. Fluffy for a tartar sauce. Could have said cuddly as well, couldn't I? But never had one like that. It's unusual. Just the right of tartiness. Mushy peas. A little bit on the wet side for me. Let's give them a bit of a stirring up. Stirring up here. That's better. Yeah, that's nice. Kind of like a pea soup, actually, this. This is their line caught haddock. And look at the thickness of them chips. Let's break a little bit off here. Okay. Now, there's no salt on anything. You put all that on yourself at the takeaway counter. So I just wanted to try that fish and the batter without. And only comes out fine, that. So let me try these chips. They look great, nice and plump. Yep, spot on. You're queuing up for the car parks here, wondering what I'm doing. This is just your chip shop vinegar. Done a video on that, flick through. So I'll put a link up here on what chip shop vinegar is. Leave that little bit on the end. Take a bit more of a chunk of this. Yeah, that is really nice. Let's go with a bit of this tartar with it. Delicious. We've got their in-house steak pie. How's that looking? That looks like a pea there that's got lost along the way. Okay, that looks good. The gravy's been thickened up a little bit. Mm, mm. Yeah, that is nice. And I'm sure that skirt steak. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, so it's back to the computer. Look at a few reviews, varied. I'll write my own. See you there.
Let's have a look at some reviews. 1 star. My daughter went to take takeout, but on arrival home 8 miles away, Whitby staff forgot 1 cod, but did not forget to charge for it. Daughter went back and all they said was, sorry, no compensation at all. Ruined lunch. 3 star. Generally good, but on this last 2 visits, the chips haven't been up to the standard that I've come to expect from Whitby's. In the past, chips were nice and fluffy on the inside and crispy on the outside. However, these days, the chips are on the edge of being undercooked, just soft on the inside and kind of hard in the middle. It's a shame. This used to be my favourite chip shop. 5 star. We've been here a good few times over the years. We've dined in and also takeaway. One of the best chippies around. Always satisfied after every visit. Highly recommended. Although a bit pricey, it's definitely worth it. Mine, 5 star. On my journey from Cheshire to the East Coast, I was spoilt for choice when deciding which Whitby's to stop at for lunch. Both housed in large standalone buildings featuring both takeaway and restaurants in modern settings with excellent reviews. Whitby's in Rotherham was the newer of the two, and although the car park was quite large, I arrived to find only a few spaces available. After finally securing a spot, I watched as others waited patiently for spaces to open up. The takeaway section, located on the right side of the building, was spacious and immaculately clean. Despite being busy, the staff were attentive and helpful. The food did not disappoint. The cheesy chips and battered sausage were perfect for a children's meal, with plenty of cheese atop the crispy, plump chips. The haddock, encased in a beautiful crispy batter, was cooked to perfection. Their steak pie was rich, flavourful, and generously portioned, while the tartar sauce, light and mousse-like, had just the right amount of acidity. Cooking in, beef dripping, hygiene rating 5, cash or card, fish reviewed, haddock. See you on the next one. If you like this video, subscribe, share it, like it, hit the notification bell, and if you have any recommendations in your area, put them in the comments. Thank you.